Hi everybody, we are going to do a little bit of hip mobility. So there are 5 exercises, kind of like stretches, some are exercises, some are mobility work things. But the first one is 90-90. So we've done these before. These have been in a couple of other of my videos. But what you're gonna do is you wanna make sure that you're sitting like so. And then from there, we're gonna twist from side to side, okay? So knees come in, bring it to one side, knees come in. As you can see, I'm kind of scooching forward on my carpet, but we're just here and here. You can also switch them. So it's this without keeping your feet on the ground. Then we have sitting up and coming down. I'm gonna back up here. So again, we're in 90-90. We have sitting up and coming down on both of those legs. Then we have tabletop. You're gonna cross your legs and kind of sit back in your hips. So I'm gonna show from maybe this angle, so you might not see my face, but we wanna be in tabletop. You're gonna cross one of your legs over, okay? So we should be hip distance apart with our feet, and then all you're gonna do is sit back into one of your hips. So I'm sitting back into my left hip, and you can work with range of motion here and kind of go more toward one side or more toward the back or more toward the side, kind of whatever you need. And you're gonna feel that really deep stress through your glute and up into your low back. And then you crisscross those legs again and shoot toward that other side. And you can rock it, you could hold it for 10 to 30 seconds on each side. Do them a couple of times. Then we have frog stretch. So that one, you wanna be wide stance. Your feet are gonna turn away, literally like the legs of a frog, right? So we're here, and we're just gonna dive down into the floor. If you can, go all the way down. If this is all you can do right here, that's also fine. Everyone's gonna be slightly different. You do wanna push back like you're doing a child's pose. You wanna make sure your core is engaged. And then as your hips start to open up and be less tight, because no one wants tight hips. You'll be able to go further and further down with that, which is something that's kind of nice. It's something you can relax into for a couple of minutes, and by that I mean 1 to 2 minutes. Or you can go in and out of it for 10 to 30 seconds a couple of times through. Then we have your side straight leg rocking stretch. It's kind of like a super, super deep side lunge. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to show you. I may have to do it from an angle. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come all the way down here. My other leg is gonna be straight. I'm like, maybe I go under my table. So I'm kind of here. And then you wanna be able to rock, which I can't do from this angle, but you wanna be able to just kind of rock back and forth through this motion. Now, if you can't get that low, that's okay. Rock back to side in those side lunge motions. That's also fine. Then we have a figure 4 internal rotation. So here's your figure 4. Instead of bringing your foot, like the foot that's up, down to the side, you're actually going to bring your knee in instead and then bring it back. So you can do this sitting up, or if you can, lay down. You wanna not put your hair in dog food. And then you wanna internally rotate from there. And the key is to keep your back on the floor. So notice, if I decide to go all the way down, my back is gonna come off the floor here. Let me see if I can show you from this side. So I'm bringing my knee down. If I go all the way down, my back pops off, so I don't want that. So I'm in my figure 4. This is as far as I can go before my back wants to pop up. And that's it for me on this side. And you just wanna come in and out of it. You can hold it for 10 to 30 seconds, a couple of times through. It really just kind of depends. So if you have any questions on hip mobility things, and I've done plenty of parts with these, but here's another one for you because we always seem to need to do more on hips. Feel free to drop a comment below.